viewers to another episode of VAL'S View. I see you. So first of all, guys, how do I look? In this video, I'm going to be telling you 4 questions every student must ask themselves before studying or making a timetable. Before studying. Alright, so with no further ado, let's get into this video. So first question is, how many days do you have to your exams? Alright, I know you might be like, Valerie, this question is super easy. Like, I have 4 days, I have 5 days, I have 10 days, I have a month. But actually, you have to sit down and ask yourself, how many days do you have to your exams? Most people don't really analyze this. They only realize that, whoa, exam is next week, let me start studying. No. Find out in the long run, when do you have your exams, okay? Because this will allow you to create a perfect study schedule that will suit you, and you'll be able to cover everything that you need for your studies. So if you don't know when your exam is coming up, please find out right now. And our next question is, how many hours can you study in a day based on a weekly average? I think my camera is slanty, but please take it like that. I'm doing this alone, it's not easy. Alright, so it's very important for you to know how many hours can you study in a day based on a weekly average. Can you study for 2 hours? Can you study for 3 hours? Can you study for 8? Some people say 10, some people say 12. But for me, guys, I will not lie, I study for like 2 hours, and to be even more sincere, when I'm tired and I don't really feel like studying, I just want to try and read, I study for at least 25 minutes, just one block of Pomodoro, guys. So very important, this is my little Shiloh, my companion while studying. Find out how many hours you study in a day. Study for a full straight week. I know we can do this. If you want some motivation from me, study with me. We can do this 1 full week. We will study together so we can find out how many hours we can study a day. Is it 2? Is it 3? Is it 4? Is it 5? Is it 10? Let's find out together. And the third question, how many subjects do you have to learn? And you'll be like, Valerie, these questions are getting too easy. And I know the worst is yet to come. Where do I get this from? Anyway, so how many subjects do you have to learn? I know this might seem quite like an easy question, but actually, in actual sense, it is not really, because many of us or many students don't tend to ask these questions because we feel like we already know it's in our syllabi. We're studying 5 subjects, 8, 10, 9, 3 or 2 like I am, but those 2 subjects are like 50. Anyway, knowing your subject is very important so that you can make a good study schedule, study timetable, or whatever you guys call it these days. And if you have 3 subjects, write them down. If you have 4, write them down. And if you have any other carryover or any other extracurricular activities or online course that you want to learn, add it so that you know the subject that you are studying. Because it's our choice and our decision. Oh my God. Because it's your choice to make the right decision. So find out your subject, even if you know, write them down. This is another answer to another question. Bye guys. And we're down to the last question, which is, how much time do you require for each subject? This is just based on 3 factors: how well you understood the course, what is your learning speed, and how important is that course to your grade. All right, based on how well you understood the course, if you understood the course really well, that means you shouldn't really spend so much time in studying. Just spend time to revise it so that you can renew your knowledge. If you didn't really understand that course properly, that means spend more time so you can understand, because it's not about how far or how much time you spend, but how well did you understand the material. Now the next one is your learning speed. Now based on your learning speed, some people understand courses very fast, others very slow. So really get to know yourself. And how can you find your learning speed? Just get a course you love studying and a course you don't love studying. Study each of them, maybe the same pace of each of them. Then for how many hours, add them together and you found your learning speed. And finally, the last one is, how important is that course to your grade? Is it worth 50% of your grade, or is it worth less? If it's worth 50% of your grade, that means you actually spend so much time studying it so that you can actually get a good GPA. Alright, so I think that's pretty much all. If this video was helpful to you, please give this video a thumbs up. If you like the way I look and my vibes, please subscribe to this channel for more positive vibes and more tips about being an awesome student in school. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!